Welcome to the Galactic Daily News for 23 June 2019. This will be the only edition I publish today. It's been a day. It's really been a day. So anyway, Stormy showed up last night. I was expecting her to. And her mission was to do some stuff around the house to help me out. Which, yeah, she's accomplished some things. One of the things she wanted to accomplish is she wanted to get me a few groceries, which is good because, I'm running low. Nowhere near starving. I'm just, having to watch everything. I'm getting to the point where I may have to eat things I shouldn't eat that I've got here from before I was diagnosed. Mostly potato-based products. So anyway, she didn't accomplish a lot yesterday, which is not unusual. She comes with a list of things that she wants to do, and then generally ends up sitting in the living room, either playing with the dog or using my Wi-Fi, which I don't mind either one. And if she came up here and did absolutely nothing, that would be okay. Just the company for a little while is good. Not a long time. These days I can't deal with people for a long period of time, even though I miss people. Okay, I'm weird. Yeah, I know that. But anyway, today she was checking out her finances, I guess to see how much she could spend on groceries for me, and determined that, she too is in the negative. Everything, her credit cards are all maxed out, her bank account is at zero. Basically, she has as little as I do. Well, maybe not quite. My bank account is less than zero. But thank God I don't have credit cards. Otherwise, they'd be maxed out too. And as what happens when there's something that she wants to do that she finds out that she can't do, we didn't have a meltdown, so to speak. At least not a major one like we used to have. But we had to have a conversation, which I dislike because it's like walking through a minefield with her. I never know when my footstep is going to cause a blow up. Managed to get through it without a major blow up. But her issue, and okay, and this is somewhat of a valid issue, if she's helping me out with things, which she does, she should at least have some knowledge of the direness of my situation. Like, she had no idea that right now it looks like I'm going to have zero for rent this month, which means on the 15th of July, if I don't have it paid by then, the landlord will start eviction proceedings. And, swell. I have no idea where I'm going to go, how I'm going to get there, what I'm going to do with all my stuff. I've got a two-bedroom house with an attic and a cellar, and, over the last, Christ, I think I've been here almost 10 years. Yeah, it was 2010 when we moved in this place. So, yeah, it'll be 10 years in the beginning of 2020. Great. Shit. But even though I'm experiencing a little pain with the incision. But even though I've spoken to the landlord, he's told me there's nothing he can do, or nothing he will do about the situation. He owns the property. He makes the rules. He could do something. But on the 15th of July, if I don't have the rent in full, he will start eviction proceedings. Which, if I remember correctly, yes, I've been evicted once before. If I remember correctly, I'll have 30 days to move out. And then the sheriffs come by, take all anything that's left in the house, they'll put it out in the street, including me and the dog. So I need to do something. I don't know what. But anyway, even with her negative balance, she's gone out. She's out now. picking up a few groceries for me. Just basic necessity things. Um, not a lot. And I don't want her to spend a lot. I told her before she left that she didn't have to do that. I don't want, she's in the negative. I don't want her any more in the negative because of me. Um, you know, I don't want anybody in the negative because of me. I don't want to resort to basically begging for funds in order to keep living where I'm living. But I've had to. There's nothing else I can do. And last month, you guys came through. It was awesome. This month, and I understand it, you can't give to anyone, including me, all the time. But I need some help, guys. I really do. Basically, I need to have about $1,000 by the 5th of July. Pay the rent, internet, phone, and electricity, which are my only bills. But they come to about $300 a month. So anyway, yeah, she's out doing that. And I honestly expect a meltdown anyway. She hasn't been in the best of emotional statuses the last couple of weeks. And I don't think this is going to help her any at all. She's already called me because when in the store she couldn't remember which type of dog food we get for Bogart. And so she just left the store. And now I guess she's going to try to go to Harris Teeter to get the stuff. She wasn't Food Live. So, I fully expect a blow up. I'll be pleasantly surprised we don't have one. And it's one of those things. I love her. I really do. I never stopped loving her, but I was grateful when she decided to leave because I couldn't live with her anymore. And this is one of the reasons why. It's like walking around on eggshells. If she's in a good mood, in a genuinely good mood, as she has been most of the time that she comes up to visit, then everything's great. She plays with the dog. She takes him for walks. She'll do a little cleaning around the house, not a lot, but a little, and it's awesome. But she's been in a if she was bipolar, which she may be, I would say she was in her depressive state, which never makes things fun. Every little thing that happens sets her off. And, oh my God, driving. Anybody else on the road that does anything that she doesn't agree with, whether it's against the law or against Stormy's intention, she goes nuts. It affects her. So driving the 2 hours up here, especially in her depressive state, she was not good when she got here. Now, if she's not in her depressive state, things bother her less. If she's on a high, things bother her much less. But if she's on a low, any little thing. She's gotten better. I have to say that. She's gotten a lot better with her responses to stuff. She takes things less personally. And I think therapy has helped a lot. I think her medication has helped a lot. But, and I don't think she'll ever get all the way to normal. What's normal. But I don't think she'll ever get to my level of laissez-faire. But anyway, that's my update for today. Medically, the incision is still painful. The tramadol helps. I'm supposed to take it once every 12 hours, but It takes about 4 hours to kick in. Don't ask me why. So I took the dose at 2, and it's starting to work. I'll probably take some Tylenol too, or not Tylenol, ibuprofen, because that seemed to help as well. Tramadol and the ibuprofen seem to be like a magic bullet. But I'm going to run short on Tramadol. I only got 2 tablets left. That means I got about a day's worth. Hopefully, by the time that's done, the incision will stop being as painful. It's just that, moving, I'm pulling the bandage or pulling the stitches or whatever, and it's not fun. Not fun at all. So, yeah, that's about it. I think I'll add something when when Stormy gets back from grocery shopping. Her plan is to run in, drop off the groceries, and then head back home. So if I don't hear from her in a little while, of course she always takes longer than I think she should take, but that's how she is with everything. If I ask her to wash the dishes, it takes her 15 minutes just to get to the sink, because there's all these things that she needs to do before that. And I'm like, no, you just wash the dishes. The other stuff can wait. Doesn't need to be done. No, I got to do that. And that way she's OCD. But that's just how she is. I don't blame her for that or dislike her for that. There's just not a whole lot she can do about that. Anyway, I'm going to sign off for now. And I'll add an update after she gets back with the groceries. What is it? It's 1940. So 7:40. Hopefully she'll be back by 8 o'clock, and I'll add to this and then upload it. So in the meantime, please remember to give as much as you can, guys, please. As much as I hate begging for money, here I am begging for money. And, I just... Rent's coming due, and I need enough to pay it. So please, if you want to do monthly donations, go to patreon.com/Karaman. You can donate as little as $5 a month. Every little bit will help. If all my friends out there donate $5 a month, I think I will be able to make rent. If you want to do a one-time donation, go to PayPal, Karaman@yahoo.com. That's how you find me in PayPal. And again, you can do as little or as much as you want. It's a one-time thing. So anyway, guys, thanks for listening. I'll be back after the grocery drop-off to tell you how that went. Ciao.
3, 2, 1.
Well, that was relatively painless. She showed up about 10 minutes after I finished the last video, so it's now 19:51, so 9 minutes before 8. She seemed in a fairly cheerful mood. She got all the things that she had on her list to get. So I'm set for a little while. Bogey is set for a while. She got him a new bag of food. So we're okay there. But still, I feel horrible for a couple of reasons. One, I feel horrible that she had to go and to anybody, but especially her, has to go and spend money that she doesn't have to help me out. And the other, and I feel really bad about this, now that she's gone and on her way home, I'm kind of relieved. As much as I love her, and I do love her, like I said, I was relieved when she decided to leave the relationship and leave the house. You can't know how much. As much as I struggled to keep that relationship together, it was a struggle, and it wore me out, physically and emotionally. So when she left, it was like a burden had been lifted from my soul. I didn't have to worry about her anymore. Well, and I still do, though. I still worry about her when I hear from her. Because a lot of times she's going through issues, I won't say of her own making, because the real issues are in her head and are chemically based. There are chemicals in her head that she's apparently missing. And the medication is supposed to help that, and it does when she takes it. But yeah, occasionally, I'll hear from her because she wants advice on some sort of issue that she's having that most people would just simply walk on by. Oh, the librarian at the school doesn't like me? Yeah, well, fuck it. I don't care. But things like that bother her. People on the road are assholes. Well, they're assholes. We have to deal with that. But things like that really bother her. But anyway, like I said, I'm relieved that she's gone. I'll be even more relieved when I hear from her when she gets home, because she usually texts me when she gets home, because that way I know she got home safely. But the thing is, there's nothing I can do. I can talk to her, and I do when she asks for me to talk to her. I can give her advice, most of which she doesn't listen to. She's one of these people, if she has a decision to make between A and B, she will ask for my advice about which decision to make, which way to go, A or B. I'll tell her which way I think she should go, and then she goes the other way. Don't ask me why. Anyway, she dropped off the groceries. That's good. She's on her way home. That's good. She seemed in a pretty good mood when she got here, so that's good. Hopefully she'll maintain that all the way home. So, in closing, I will once again repeat my plea for money. Like I said, I need about $1,000 to get through the month of July. And it's the 23rd of June already. And I don't know what else to say, guys. If I could move, I would move. I don't have the money to move. I don't have any money. So, Jeff keeps telling me to find a smaller place. Well, that'd be great. A smaller, cheaper place would be great. But how am I going to get there? I don't have the money to pay the rent here. Never mind to move to another place. Yeah, I'm sure I could get people to help me move the actual physical objects, but another place to live is going to cost me first month's rent, possibly last month's rent, a deposit, probably a deposit for the dog, because I can't not take the dog. So please help out. I know there are other things that you'd really like to do with your money, and I understand that. But I'm asking, nay, I'm begging for your help to get through this month. So, patreon.com/Karaman or PayPal, Karaman@yahoo.com. Anything you can do, any little bit. Thanks.